Part 4. Although the Bible is not a science textbook, it is accurate when it mentions matters of science. Here are some facts on how God and science can coexist. Number 1. In ancient times, so-called experts believed that the earth was supported by an animal, such as an elephant, a boar, or an ox. However, the writer of the book of Job, in the Old Testament, says that God is suspending the earth upon nothing, at Job chapter 26 and verse 7. How could a simple, uneducated human know this, centuries before Sir Isaac Newton's discovery of gravity? These men had scientific knowledge that was beyond the understanding of other humans at that time, because they likely received this knowledge from God. But let's say that was just a coincidence. Was this just a one-time thing? You'd be surprised. Number 2. In the 8th century BC, at a time when most people believed that the earth was flat, the book of Isaiah correctly describes the shape of the earth as a sphere, or a globe, at Isaiah 40 verse 22 in the Douay translation. This was nearly 600 years before ancient Greek philosophers believed they had first discovered it. Number 3. Science has concluded that the surface of the earth, 4.4 billion years ago, was formless and almost entirely covered in water with just a few small islands. Research indicates there were no mountains and continental collisions during Earth's first 700 million years or more of existence. But this is in harmony with the Bible, as it tells us in Genesis 1 verse 2 that in the world's beginning, the earth was without form, and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Number 4. Science holds to the theory that the universe had a beginning, starting with a Big Bang. In the Bible book of Genesis 1 verse 1 it states that, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." It does not comment on exactly how God created everything. So even if a cosmic explosion, or Big Bang produced our universe, that would not contradict what is stated in the Bible. Rather, the question of who caused the Big Bang would be answered by the Bible. So what is the problem? If there is a creator behind the universe, we cannot expect to comprehend him or his purposes by using only microscopes or telescopes. And what about one of the biggest mysteries of all time, described in the earliest of historical references? The majority of humankind have experienced at least one scary interactions with the spirit realm, whether they prefer to lie to themselves or not. Science has never found an explanation for these events, but the Bible has clear answers. And guess what? It isn't ghosts. Now let's say you believe that the events in the Bible were true. You can reason, they are centuries old and outdated. Why should we listen to them? See Part 5 for more.